Okay. Oh, yay. Perfect. Let's see. Give me just a minute, y'all. This is my first time going live on my laptop. So hold on. And let me go ahead and go live on Instagram. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so let me finish setting up over here. If you're coming into the live on my YouTube, please let me know that you can hear me. Por favor. Let's pull this up. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey to Instagram. I'm live on two places. I'm live on my YouTube and Instagram because I was initially just going to go live on my Instagram, but the way that storage be storaging and the way that like the whole saving process on Instagram goes, I don't want no issues. Okay. I was just gonna upload the live from Instagram to YouTube, but we ain't doing that. So, how has everyone been? How are y'all? It's your girl out of mine, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. And I'm just here with some updates. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've been MIA. I've been um here, there, and everywhere. Mom life first. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Long time no see. Um, so yeah, I've been not in isolation at all because I've definitely been not even outside, but in these streets, business wise, you know, um, with friends occasionally, just living life with my son 24/7, 365. So yeah, um, I am raising a Donnie Thornberry. So he requires a lot of energy. He requires a lot of my time. He requires a lot of presence and awareness and just me being devoted and dedicated to him as he should. He's a god. So the gods and the goddesses deserve all the time, right? So um and I guess along with that, just because I'm sharing where I have been, like the topic on YouTube is where have I been? So when I got pregnant, when I found out that I was pregnant, I really spoke to source. Like literally, I spoke to source. I spoke to my guides, my ancestors, whatever. The way that my whole scope of like spirit has changed, even within the past 2-3 years. But I spoke to my guide, my guiding source, and just spoke that I wanted to be able to stay home with my baby. I wanted to be able to really cultivate an environment where both of us could regulate and create our own little life. Um, and I've been able to do exactly that. I haven't had to. I was able to um quit my job January, the month before I gave birth to my son. Thankfully, I was already working from home at that point. But I was able to leave my job, and a month after I had him. Thank you so much to my doula, my postpartum doula. She trusted me enough to work with her clients because she saw how well I did with my birth, and I breathed through my birth. And so she trusted me to work with her clients. And so now I've coached like just shy of 150 expecting moms since March 2024. It's crazy. Like uh Oh, I miss you too. I miss you too. How is all? I know that you're well. I know that you're well. I know that you're navigating. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Um, so yeah, I would not have imagined that I would be 150 deep. Like when I started, I was just like, okay, like thank you, having a mom every now and then, like all is bliss. I love that. All is bliss. I love that. Yes, I love to hear that. Um, just the way that you worded that. I don't know, I just got chills with that one. But um, so yeah, I was just thinking it would be um a mom every now and then. I wasn't thinking that I would be as busy as I have been. So now I have three doulas that I work with and I coach their clients consistently. So they've really pushed me to deepen my knowledge on the subject. I got certified by Dan Brule in Breathwork Mastery. If you don't know who Dan Brule is, I need you to look him up. Dan Brule is, they call him the Bruce Lee of breath. And he really is that. Like, just one session from him, and he has some content on YouTube, but just one session from him, you can literally feel the shift in your body. You can feel, for lack of a better word, like your DNA is upgrading just by watching him and following his practice. So I received so many tools to assist my moms and the general public as well, and myself as well, because I've needed it just as much as anyone. Being a mom is not easy. I don't like to say that it's hard, but it's definitely a challenge. Like it's if you feel like motherhood is easy, you're really lazy or something. Like I don't know, mommyhood is not for the weak. So, and it's not for those who don't desire to be a mom, but that's another story. So what else have I been up to? In walking meditation, grounding, getting out in nature every day, even when it was dead cold outside. My son and I were outside every day, and my mom would be like, "Get that baby out the cold." No, he needs to be in this cold weather. That's how we build our immunity system. That's how he can get used to navigating different climates, because we aren't staying here forever, you know. Um, Real quick, I met this older lady, and I asked her where she was from because she was from the continent of Africa. And I asked her where she was from. She told me the country, and she said, "But I'm from everywhere. We're only passing through each place that we visit. We're only passing through." So, and I align with that. Whenever I have visited different countries, I have always felt um I've always felt connected to that land, like my spirit had already been there before. So, I think that it's very important to always be looking forward to more, to experiencing more. So, I've been grounding, I've been learning myself, I've been in constant prayer. I've been abstinent since 2023. Can't you tell? The glow is glowing. Um, Glowing up internally and just overall working on my next moves. I have been doing readings as well, but I haven't marketed that container publicly in a really long time. It's pretty much been, if you know me and you need me, you know where to find me, type of thing. And ultimately, that's where I desire to be. Like in 30, 40 years, I desire to be that elder that you got to get my number from somebody, from someone, or you know that there's an old lady that lives up in the mountains that helps with X, Y, and Z, and it's me. That's what I desire for the long term of my life. Um, a combo ceremony. If you don't know what combo is, it is a animal medicine. It is a, they say poison from a frog, but this secretion that is gifted from a frog, that you collect from a frog, has a lot of different peptides in it and different compounds that allows you to detox your body and reset your nervous system completely. So I've had two prior to this one, but this one, which was led by Anthony Sadler. If you don't know who that is, I need you to go and look him up on Instagram, like right now. He's amazing. He's amazing. He's amazing. But that ceremony deeply motivated me to go ahead and go forth with this container that I am about to announce. So he kept mentioning breath work and the power and importance of the breath. And the entire time, I'm just like, yes, I know ball. I know ball. Like everything that you putting down, I'm picking up because like this is the language that I speak. This is the um modality of healing that I resonate with the most at this very moment. So I desire to share this resource to as many people as are in alignment with it because it's so important in these times. The political climate, the financial climate, the market going up and down, the climate of community. Uh, community is so far stretched. And I remember just like 4 years ago, as a matter of fact, I was thinking about this the other day. Um, I remember like 4 or 5 years ago, my home, well, I was in this fashion show for the Bronner Brothers, and I um, really connected with um, a lot of the other models that were in the show, but also as we navigated out of that event and built relationships and friendships, some of my old friends from high school, Marcy Stone, uh, Ronnie, Bobby, Everett. Y'all don't know them as that, but these are their names. Sorry, I'm pulling out y'all's government, but they like connected with my group from the Bronner Brothers, and we just did a lot of work from there and just built again community from there. Um, I can think about my community of friends from college, and we're still like family. Like that's my family. Not like family, that's my family. So I'm thankful to have these pockets of community. But when I look out into the world, especially when it comes to my moms that I coach, many of them are doing it alone with no village. Either it's them and their husband or them and their partners, but you know, the grandparents aren't involved, the cousins, the aunts, the uncles aren't involved. Or, you know, if they're single parents, it's the same thing. They're having to do it solo. And so the climate of community is just so different now. Um, Again, like just since COVID, it's and the internet. The internet is another thing that has us distracted a lot and feeling like we may not know where to go moving forward. So there's so much distraction and so little advocacy to come back to ourselves. And so because of that, we have to choose to do so. Like we have to make the decision and action to fight for our peace, our autonomy, our ability to remain grounded in the midst of chaos. Because if we don't, we'll literally be consumed. Like, I've been there, again, something. Postpartum was something. So I had to have that resource to be able to connect back with myself and regulate my nervous system and my emotions, because I'm also co-regulating with my son. My son is learning how to regulate his emotions and his nervous system through me, through watching me. If I am allowing distraction to pull me all which ways, if I'm scrolling on TikTok or the internet in general, Instagram, 24/7, if I am getting upset and lashing out, crashing out, or just being very emotionally irresponsible, very disconnected, or overboard, I'm not allowing him to learn how to properly regulate his emotions and learn how to navigate these different feelings, these different modes of being that we all experience, right? But it's how you deal with it. So, um, speaking of the container, hey y'all, I think that's Sadia, sis, and I think that's April too. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in. Um, so the container that I am offering beginning in April, so we have about a week and a half. It's a group session. I will be leading it'll be a weekly group session, a 45-minute to an hour long weekly reset every week starting in April. So for those of us that work full time or entrepreneurs, parents, those that aren't parents but still have responsibilities, because we all have responsibilities, right? Those that are in transitional periods of their lives, those that don't know what they're doing, don't know where they're going. They just know that their nervous system could use some regulating. Literally, anyone and everyone will be able to benefit from this. So, you can join us for one, or you can join us for them all. Each week will have its own theme of what we're working on for that week. And so you can fully choose to join once and opt out of the next week if they don't resonate. Or again, you can join us for all of them. It's not like a subscription based anything, it's literally just sign up and come and join us. Um, yeah, so it'll be very affordable as well and very necessary. So I look forward to being of service to whoever resonates with this. And again, it's not just for expecting or postpartum parents. I want to make that clear. It's literally for everyone. Um that's like my main group or demographic that I work with right now, but this specific group session will be for everyone, open for anyone and everyone. So, the ability to join a community weekly of those that are striving to thrive, going back on community to the topic of community, that is also something that I want to offer as well. Um, so, I won't make this long and drawn out. I just wanted to share what's been going on and what's new. And if you're interested, my link tree and my stand store to my offerings and the weekly group session sign up will be in my bio. I have not put the group sessions into my link tree or my stand store yet, but the group sessions will be posted there. Now, on my link tree, you are already able to book a session with me. Breathwork wise, one on one. If you need a reading, my booking link is on my link tree. My Reiki Hey, love, how are you? My Reiki services, if you like a long distance Reiki session, that booking link is also on my link tree. So you can find me, whatever you need me for, you can find me on my link tree. On YouTube, I will be posting that in the description for this video and subsequently moving forward. Um, and then, for the expecting and postpartum moms, just a plug, if you would like some assistance with breath work, for any doulas that follow me on either one of these pages or other birth workers that would like some assistance to make their jobs easier and working with their clients, I'm here. Lactation consultants, midwives, again, like I said, doulas. If you are in the line of birth work in general, I'm here. But again, you don't have to fit into that demographic at all to book a session with me. Um, and then, like I said, if the group session thing is not your vibe, you can one-on-one, and I'm here for that as well. So whatever works. And I still may not be on here much. YouTube, yes. Instagram, I'm not sure. I mean, in the line of engaging with certain content that I resonate with, yes. But my energy has become a lot more expensive. So I don't give of it freely. If I'm sharing things of value, I'm here. If I'm taking in things of value, then I'm here. But just like the constant, the scroll, or responding to like DMs, that having conversation with things that don't really serve me, if I make it short and sweet, just know, I just may not have time for that right now. So, but I am here. Like, whoever needs me, if you need me, if you want to ask questions, if you just want to chop it up on some stuff, if you want to engage on, I don't know, things of value. Like, let's do it. Let's build. Let's build. Let's build. I ain't trying to sound hotep or anything like that. Like I said, like, a lot has changed. But anyway, I'm here, especially for what I love and am passionate about, which is being of service in these ways. And my baby, and my friends, and my family. You feel me? So I'll stay on for a minute to chop it up and answer any questions if anyone is on here. I can see a couple people on YouTube. Some people have been hopping in and out on Instagram. There's no one currently in here right now, but that's okay. So, yeah, I'm not going to make this long and drawn out because I have another video that I do want to record for TikTok, my prenatal guides. So, if you've made it to the end of this and you are in a mommy, okay? I have two plugs actually. I have two plugs that I'll share real quick. First and foremost, I have dropped a prenatal guide and a postpartum breathwork guide for whatever you're navigating, whatever side of the coin that you may be navigating. If you are expecting or if you are postpartum, I have a guide for you, and that can be found on my stand store for the birth breath. Okay, the birth breath is my business for expecting, my breathwork business for expecting and postpartum moms, right? So at the birth breath, you can find, I don't know if I have the birth breath tagged in my Instagram bio, but I will. I'm gonna go ahead and post that now. And then for YouTube, that'll be in the description box below. But yeah, so the birth breath. And then my stand store for the birth breath is stand store backslash the birth breath. So you can find my guides there. You can book me for a prenatal or postpartum session. Um, and yeah. Second plug, I will be in attendance of the Motherhood Healing Festival. That is April 12th, I believe. The 11th or the 12th. I believe it's the 12th. Um, Hosted by Ivana. She is, I mean, like doula out in these streets, like the top doula in, I would say, the Atlanta area. One of them, like, she is a major heavy hitter and she's heavy in the community. So um she hosts an annual motherhood healing festival yearly around the same time every year. Last year it was like April, I think it was my birthday. So I will be in attendance for that. And if you are, again, an expecting or postpartum mom, or just in the birth work industry, or just want to connect with like-minded women, that is going on, and it's going to be amazing. I know it. Last year was phenomenal. I did not go, but I saw a lot of footage from it. Um, and this year is going to be beautiful. So I would definitely head to Motherhood Healing Fest, that Instagram page, or Ivana's, and I'll have the um, ads to that in the description, the comment area on Instagram and below. So y'all can go get y'all's tickets, and I'll see y'all there. And yeah, we gonna slide about this thing. I've talked your ears off enough. It's been, how long has it been? I think about 30 minutes. Yep, almost 30 minutes, 27 minutes. So again, don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds, baby. Um, I'll see y'all soon. I'll be posting the group session, the weekly reset, this week, the sign up for the first one this week, and then consistently after. Again, it'll be weekly. So if you just need to come in, if you've had a stressful week and you just want to come in and get your ears in, right? To hopefully regulate you, or at least give you those tools so that you can carry forth with you for the next week, and the next week, and the next week, and the next week. And again, every single week will have a different theme. So the first week, I believe, is like breath work for anxiety and stress. And so moving on, everyone will have a different one. So yeah, I'll see y'all soon. I'll see y'all later. And I hope that everyone has a beautiful weekend. It's Venus Day, it's Friday, it's the end of the week and the last day. So what you gonna do? I hope that y'all have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see y'all soon.